Okay, so I talked about it in the previous video, the adamantine video, about how one of the arcs features the classic lines from Leon the Professional as sort of an homage. The situation isn't the same as what happened in that movie, so it's not a straight ripoff. That's why it's called an homage. So, here's the character War Pulsar again, in all of her lascivious glory. For the few people who watch these that know, yes, this character is based off of Dark Star. I'm not going to mince words. These are her outfits. Some of them actually look pretty close to the stuff that Terry Minks made. Or rather, Terry Minks' design, but can't get star pasties. I remember Firebrandy made an architect arc. Had an outfit very similar to one of these too. In fact, I think Firebrandy's Dark Star looked very similar to this. Anyway, started playing as War Pulsar and found out that she's in the same situation that XDR 99F was in. So here, her experience gain is turned off. So the bar here is turned black. So she doesn't gain any experience points. That's weird. I just did something. Oh, right. Here's where the rewards are. No experience points. She's just gaining information. Currency. Inf. Okay, this situation she's actually going to handle differently than the XDR did. She has to kidnap a couple people. Yeah, the Crusaders do some really awful things. It's part of the reason why people had a lot of concern when the developers, when you reach level 20 and you're given a choice of where to go, the developers had it so that the game treated any Crusader as automatically going heroic. Like, what? No. Yeah, but they resist Emperor Cole, so that means they're heroes, right? No! But the nuances of a war of independence, the nuances of a rebellion, just can't be taken into consideration. Once you're going back to a 4-color world where there's only good guys and bad guys and nothing in between, gotta be fit into a box somewhere. It's especially weird because I've played some of these arcs on the power side, the side of the loyalists. And a lot of them wind up fighting Arachnos several times in their missions. Yet, you're going to the Rogue Isles. What? Now granted, they give you a choice regardless, but The discussion is just really lopsided, in my opinion. Alright, I gotta go AFK a second because it seems like my dog wants outside. Come on outside. I heard you eating your dinner. Biscuit? I mean, that was a lot of biscuit you just ate already. Okay. Alright, I'll focus. So, the Crusaders have your character kidnapping the fan of a man that you just captured, so that they can threaten the guy's family and get him to give them information. Jeez. This wouldn't be so much of a problem if I could have, gotten those experience points. But no, I can't. I might outlevel the arc. I don't know if there's anything Homecoming Crew can do about that. So Sentinels got a change recently. They hit a lot harder. And you're no longer forced to take powers you may normally dislike because you're trying to get a certain build. Like, for instance, before, well, oddly enough, this character would have been just fine with both of these. Or would she? Have I respec'd this character yet? I don't know if I have. No, I'm certain I haven't. Huh. So this power does light damage. This power does moderate damage, high damage, and this is an area of effect. So it does light damage, but it does it to a large number of people if you catch them in the cone. not particularly keen on my performance. I'm going to finish this mission and do the respec. Ah. This I don't need. I'm certain I haven't respec'd this character because what I usually do is I would have put the accuracies first. And then I would have put these enhancements into the second slot. Oh god, I'm still slowed down. Okay. So, before I continue, I'm going to go to my base. Wailing, you're so cute. You are. Oh. Nobody. This is the foundation of the Sovereign. Amadeus Richter's home base of operations. A Magitech control center, complete with a fusion reactor merged with, what was this thing called? Magical foci of some kind. I'm still not entirely inspired, so a lot of this base is very bare bones. Like, I haven't figured out what to begin to put in here. I did figure out the throne room, though. Mostly. But I've still got stuff to put, and I still need to put stuff in here. And in here. Alright, cat, that's enough. Made the base, I made it big and spooky, and I put in the basic amenities. So, we've got transport. This vessel doesn't do anything, but it looks neat. We've got command and control, well, power and command, really. And that enables all of these portals to work. Other dimensions, red side, hazard, blue side. And the workshop area. Trainers, salespeople, costume editors. Costume editors, that'll give me the same complaint. I don't talk to people from an alternate reality. I don't know if it's clear, but this is actually a firing range for testing on heavy equipment. Various mechanoid enemies. Some spare parts littering the floor. And here's another firing range. This is where Commander Fabian's troops would test their weaponry. Fortunately, the quartermaster does talk to me. Let's go ahead and sell all this. We're going to get rid of that. And that, and that. Might be like people who would buy that. Reactive armor is always good, though. Are there any other recipes? No. PvP recipes don't show up in that sale. Stagger. Okay, so RESPEC T. So before, you used to have to choose this first power on the secondaries. You weren't given a choice between the first two. There are a lot of sets where people did not like that first power, or did not like using that first power so early in the game. Kinetics, for instance, was one of them. There were some people that, what is it, transfusion is the first power. There were some people that would have preferred to take the, I think it's siphon, power siphon, so it drains attack power. This character, however, makes good use of kinetic shield. And under the Sentinels, if I wanted to every so often do more damage, I would have wanted Power Bolt, which does light damage. It's not enough damage output. Moving on, grab the energy torrent. Let's see, kinetic dampening, that's resistance. And power shield is defense. Energize. That's what it was. I've got another character that I respect that also uses Energy Blast. He also skipped Power Bolt. He uses the Arcane Flight, however, and used the Arcane Bolt. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use those anymore. They're kind of a crutch. They sometimes do extra damage, and their main draw is that they're both a recharge rate and a damage. Damage and recharge, chance for smashing damage. Damage and recharge, chance for lethal damage. Damage and recharge, chance for psionic damage. I don't need that. I need raw damage. Resistance. And we finish. And we'll be getting rid of these. Just automatically chunks them. In the Paragon days, it would give you influence for those. Well, not those ones. Those ones didn't have a value. Okay, now to exit and get this tray to clear so I can better manage it. Okay, goes there. I'm not using that anymore. Don't use that. I don't necessarily use that, but I've got a use for it. Soft landing. Okay, put that over there, that there, that there, that there. Secondary mutation goes there. Let's go ahead and let that run again. $30 uses. Sands of Mu. And this, the new Sentinel signature power, vulnerability. With one angry glare, you can reduce the defense and resistance of your enemies. It's fantastic. Okay, so. I'm gonna go AFK a moment. My dog's asking me to let in. Well, this is unfortunate. We've got explosives. We've got the two people I just kidnapped. War Pulsar, good to hear from you. I have Matherson listening in. He doesn't believe that we have his siblings. You should know, however, that we are always serious when it comes to family. Do me a favor and get one of them to say a little something. You can hear Matherson plead in the background. It looks like Matherson is starting to get the idea. I wonder if he knows that we have the area rigged with explosives. It's no issue for us to let it blow. Even if Beholder can't read Matherson's mind, I'm sure we can use this as an example. What do you think? Seems easy enough to me. You can hear Matherson break down as he begins to reveal everything about where you can find information on Neuron's project. See, that wasn't that hard, was it? This is a good lesson to learn. All men, even the most corrupt, are tied to their family. Thank you, Matherson, for giving us this information. You hear the sound of a gunshot, followed by a body slumping to the ground. War Dog comes back over the phone. Kill them and meet back with Vagabond. We have the information needed to bring justice to our men. Yeah. That's the kind of people you're working with when you're working with the Resistance's Crusaders. One person's terrorist is another person's freedom fighter, but there are limits to everything. Now, the XDR-99F went ahead and activated the bombs. It's a machine. It doesn't care about human lives. War Pulsar, despite the character she's based off of, is not such a savage. Vagabond. I get the feeling the inspiration for this character was like strung out Vietnam vets. And so now we're assaulting a lab. Alright, let's see how this build works out. It's mostly the same build, except this is a close range attack. And it hits a lot harder than the power that I dropped. And I think it also throws enemies back. I mean, it is called power push. Not really the animation I was hoping it would be, but it's alright. my contact, a previous contact, and they're helping me through the mission. Ah, jeez, they wouldn't start a fight somewhere without me. They gotta stop doing that. That's how they get killed. Like that. I'm liking this better. Ah. It's not strictly melee. Ah, this I don't need. Now this thing explodes. Let's see if if Vagabond is that dumb to get in close. No, he is not. But there's still a second one. Another boss. Wish I could be getting experience points off of this. Motherfucker. For my nephews who are probably going to end up seeing this, yes, I just swore. Sorry about that. It happens. Another pack of stooges. That's neat. A little whirling tornado of energy. Neuron's notes regarding the disease he injected into the resistance fighters. You know? I think I can go ahead and just move this over here since it's not actual punch or kick. I was thinking it was going to be like the energy manipulation power. Let's play blow up the machine with everybody standing around it. Holy crap, he's still alive. They're not. Heaps. Oh boy. You three again. You just don't get it, do you? Now it's time to end this mission. Yay. Good job, kiddo. Well, War Pulsar. Yeah, I got your name in my head now. I ain't gonna forget it. You and me, we served together officially. War Dog said the notes detail how to trigger the disease in them boys. He said it's gonna help bring his big plan to completion or something. I don't really know what it is yet, but it appears you're gonna know real soon. He wants you to help him see this big plan to the end. I've seen some things, man, and some stuff. I don't know why they put these disclaimers here. Of course, I want to enter. So, to get to this point, I started in Nova Praetoria. And then when I hit level 10, I got introduced to Hatchet. He took me through a couple of levels. Then I got introduced to Beholder. She took me through a couple levels. She introduced me to Vagabond. I was already in level 14 by the time I met Vagabond. Here's War Dog. Now, supposedly, this line of missions starts at level 8. But, did you see all those bosses? That is enough experience to still out-level these arcs. This whole setting really could have been expanded. Especially since War Dog's mission is definitely the sort of thing you want to be seeing around level 20. Well, missions. Those around here have wondered what exactly I'm planning. I have not told them, precisely because I do not want our plan to get out. There are those in the Resistance who would frown upon what I'm planning, to put it lightly. However, all of the pieces have been set into motion now. I feel that I can tell you what our goal is, War Pulsar. Do you remember when you and Beholder aided me by finding information out about Hamadon? It confirmed one of my suspicions. Cole is developing weapons to destroy only organic life. I followed that lead and found my other suspicions confirmed as well. Cole already has a weapon made for this. It is a form of Neutron Bomb. When activated, it will wipe away all organic life in a 2-mile radius. The goal of it is to eradicate your enemies while leaving their cities perfectly preserved to use. At least, that's what it was for before the Hamadon War. Now it is a tool to eradicate Hamadon and preserve whatever area is used. Turns out that's not exactly true of neutron bombs, but it's certainly less destructive than a traditional nuke. So you're planning on using this neutron bomb where? In Nova Praetoria. Yeah, so planning on using a nuclear weapon in a city full of all the people that these guys are ostensibly trying to save. We're going to make a statement. People in Pretoria, they forget history. They forget concepts our country was founded on. They forget the tenets. Tenets, not tenants. Tenants live in an apartment building. My typo was written 12 years ago. Of justice. Why? Because they have become smaller compared to the image of Cole fighting Hamadon. That's not the reason why they're forgetting. They're forgetting because the Praetorians are putting stuff in the drinking water. That makes people's minds malleable. Plus, there's a psychic on every corner, just gently editing everyone's minds. But these guys are lost in the sauce. The first time I did this arc, it was with machine character that didn't care about anybody. So it was a bit funny as they're sitting there going, people will frown on this. We're setting off a neutron bomb in a populated area. And my robot character was like, I don't care. I'm not even supposed to be on this planet. Oh, this is a big thing. We're about to activate the neutron bomb. Stop putting focus on it. At least in these missions I get some help. Some help. You chose that moment to get a firmware update. I have no idea why it put its hand to the side of its head. The clockwork animations are a bit wonky and weird. Other NPCs don't behave like they do. Heck, they even get special animations that modify their skeletons. With little blasters popping out of their wrists and everything. Let's... You can start throwing down anytime, lady. Alright, now we do it again. Warehouse equals not safe. Oh, fantastic. Well, at least I got some help. Jeez, I wish my Dual Blades characters could do that. Alright, I'm just going to try to find this generator. And now we've got Clockwork that are talking normally. Party's over. That would be the wrong way. We have one last obstacle before moving to obtain the Neutron Bomb. That would be where exactly it is. This is a problem easily solved by tapping into the network that the Seers use. I would simply request Beholder to do it, but she has grown weak in the past few days. I fear that she truly does not have much time left in this world. But she has fashioned a device that can be used to scan a Seer's mind. Yes. Practically no other form of egress asks you if you're sure you want to go. I don't know why they introduced that mechanic when they made going rogue. And we've got psychics. They put me to sleep. This character is supposed to be like a being of energy, and she was put to sleep. Part of that is because she doesn't have her mez protection that she doesn't get for 2 levels that I would have had by now, except I have to play through this arc with no experience gain. Because otherwise I would outlevel it, and then you wouldn't get to see the fun little cutscene. And you can hear me bitching. You get to hear me bitching just so we can get the cutscene later. Now I'm going to scan your mind by beating the crap out of you. Search for information. Remove the device. And she's dead. Now to get to the exit. I don't know why they're making me look for the exit. All right. 30 seconds until the PPD arrives. Oh, I took a wrong turn. I think I can make it. Will I make it? Okay, guys, the door was this way, but whatever. At least I can just call this guy now. And then there's this. We find out that most of the people who joined the Crusaders are just people who were butthurt because they got kicked out of the power players of Pretoria. It's an interesting fact that Cole's main method of policing the people of Pretoria has led us to discover the location of this all-important bomb. Much like all tyrants in history, Cole's main weakness is his grip of control over the people. The more you tighten your grip, the more people will slip through your fingers. This was something I tried desperately to teach my students in the final days of my teaching. Oh, that was poor writing. I was forced out, you know. I did not leave of my own volition. No shit. It's like you didn't just say you were forced out. Cole and his forces threatened the well-being of my family and friends if I did not stop spreading my lies to the children that I taught. Instead of continuing a career teaching lies to the children, I left my job. I went home that night to find my home empty. It seems Cole did not approve of my choice. The reports say my family was sent away to another country, claiming they wanted to go there and aid them. That was over 5 years ago. I know that my family is dead. Perhaps that is why in these final moments I am calm. Okay. Was he supposed to be a teacher? Was he supposed to be a soldier? I mean, sure, he's bothered by the idea that his family was sent to the farm upstate where they can run around and be free. But it also turns out that the story that there are other countries and other places that aren't being destroyed by the devouring earth is not a lie. It's really hard for them. And it serves as hints for things to come, that things that the Paragon developers were never able to properly flesh out. But some of the later content actually explains that, yeah, Japan is still a thing. Tokyo is still fighting against the Hamadan and holding them back because Hamadan isn't as powerful there, apparently. Or maybe they've just got their own giant monsters they can pitch at them. Go, Kaiju Force! Go! Remember those people who were just helping me? Now War Dog is sending me to kill them. Seagulls. They're just ambient effects. So I'm being sent to kill the very same syndicate people that who just helped me. Because War Dog is paranoid that they'll betray us. He's not exactly wrong. What am I doing? Alright, the first one. And there it is. They were already planning on betraying us, just like War Dog said. That doesn't change the fact that he sent us into this. without knowing if this was going to happen. First one down. That worked better than I hoped. Flew past the proximity bombs, them hot on my trail, and dead. Jeez. Good thing I've got defenses. Oh, what's that? He still just bullseyed me each time? Oh, that's nice. The power that's practically guaranteed to knock the guy down. And it didn't. And they're gone. That was the last loose end. Karshmer was the second student I've had killed. The first was a PPD officer, a man named Stuart Tones. I knew him very well. He was one of my most intelligent students. I did not want to kill them, but it was either him or me. I pleaded with the boy to walk away, but he insisted he was serving the good of Pretoria. After all I taught him, he still had that naive, ignorant view. I shot him in the head before he could shoot me. I truly believe that on that day, whoever I once was died. The climax of our actions is soon approaching. Vagabond and Hatchet are prepared for our assault on the lab that has our neutron bomb. The PPD are unaware that we are on our way, though I assume that they are already well guarded. Our efforts, however, are coordinated. As we speak, the diseased members of the Resistance have activated in precincts all over Nova and Imperial, sending them into chaos. So the Praetorians infected members of the Resistance with a deadly disease. And rather than cure that disease, the Resistance went ahead and activated it anyway. that's left is for us to get the bomb. The yellow text is for me to reach out to. Okay, so we got loser and a couple of tough guys. Let's see how things roll. When I did this earlier, I wound up facing an ambush behind me. So I'm going to wait for these guys to despawn and see what happens. There we go. So, for this motley crew, we have military guy, military guy, military guy, and a lingerie model. over here, fellas. Can't have you going and attacking every random guy you see. You should know that's my job. Oh, now you listen to me. Oh, we got psychics on our ass. Right, this is the mission that really bothered me earlier today. Just a crap load of enemies, just one ambush stacked on top of another again and again. War Pulsar's down to party like that, but not like that. Uh-oh. And here come the psychics again. Was going better than my previous attempt. Oh good, I can just end the mission now. And here we go. Those loyalists who have gone undercover would do well to speak with Provost Marchand about the events that are happening. But I'm not doing that. This is it. The end of the mission. The end of the arc. With that, I finally get... Whoopsie daisy. Go. To reactivate my experience gain. Hey, look, my reflection. You can feel the pulsing energies of the neutron bomb waiting to be released. This character actually could. Sounds good. Telling me to grab the detonator. What's your current situation? The Resistance have a device that can destroy all of Nova. Call in everyone! Everyone? Everyone! Yeah, War Pulsar would think this is going too far. Well, his back was broken. I should have taken a look at him first. Test Ranger, Test Ranger, Test Ranger, Bomb Expert. Okay. War Pulsar. We've got a major situation on our hands. I've got the device to disarm the bomb, but I've run into one of those infected resistance. I've neutralized the disease, but my vision is getting darker and darker. Give me the device. I'll handle disarming the bomb. Take the device from the bomb expert and look it over. It's actually an extremely simple device, surprisingly so, given the nature of the bomb. Could have said it was a key. You could do it now, or activate the seers and show all of Praetoria your actions. With the roleplay that I've done with Devious, War Pulsar is pretty much checked out of the Praetorian story. She'll just disarm the bomb. With a simple push of a button, you disarm the Neutron Bomb, stopping what must have been years of planning by the Resistance in one simple moment. And we leave. And I've got a message from Provost Martian. No, I would rather not talk with either of those guys. Yeah. Missions. Meet with Interrogator Kang. The responsibility arcs. Help stop Cutter Kane. You read Sutter Kane. Okay. could improve the defenses of these powers. I could improve the recharge rate of this power. Or I could do one of both. Oh, my back. One recharge rate. One defense. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Actually, I think I'm done playing this character for now. I'm going to go ahead and park. A slightly less revealing outfit. Where is the university? Ah. Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and end here. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.